Was the American Revolution a result of taxation without representation? Welcome to TimeFrame, where we explore pivotal moments in history and their lasting impact. Today, we delve into a topic that has sparked debate for centuries. Was the American Revolution a result of taxation without representation? Join us as we unpack this crucial question and examine the events that led to the birth of a nation. To understand the American Revolution, we must first set the stage. In the mid-18th century, the American colonies were under British rule. Life in the colonies was relatively prosperous, but tensions were brewing. The British government, facing debt from the 7 Years' War, looked to the colonies as a source of revenue. This is where taxation comes into play. The phrase "taxation without representation" became a rallying cry for the colonists. It encapsulated their frustration with being taxed by a government in which they had no voice. Key taxes, such as the Stamp Act and the Townshend Acts, were imposed without the consent of the colonial assemblies. These acts placed a financial burden on the colonists, who felt they were being treated as second-class citizens. But was taxation the only issue at play? While taxes played a significant role, there were deeper concerns about governance and rights. The colonists believed they were entitled to the same rights as English citizens, including the right to have a say in their own laws and taxes. The slogan, "No taxation without representation," was not just about money, it was about power and autonomy. As the discontent grew, so did organized resistance. Groups like the Sons of Liberty emerged, advocating for colonial rights and organizing protests against British rule. The Boston Tea Party, a direct response to the Tea Act, became one of the most famous acts of defiance. Colonists boarded ships and dumped tea into Boston Harbor, making a bold statement against British taxation. The British response to these protests was harsh. The intolerable acts were enacted to punish the colonies, further inflaming tensions. These acts closed Boston Harbor and revoked Massachusetts' charter, leading to increased unity among the colonies. The call for a Continental Congress marked a turning point, as delegates from various colonies gathered to discuss their grievances and coordinate a response. By the time the first shots were fired at Lexington and Concord, the conflict had escalated beyond just taxation. It was now about the right to self-govern and resist tyranny. The Declaration of Independence, drafted in 1776, articulated these ideals. It boldly declared the colony's intention to break free from British rule, emphasizing the principles of liberty and equality. In conclusion, while taxation without representation was a significant factor in the American Revolution, it was intertwined with broader issues of rights, governance, and the desire for autonomy. The revolution was not solely about taxes. It was about the fight for a voice in one's own governance and the rejection of oppressive rule. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you found this exploration of the American Revolution enlightening, please give us a like and consider subscribing to TimeFrame for more engaging content. Your support helps us continue to bring history to life. Until next time, keep questioning and exploring the past.